morning, everyone.
Santa Barbara.
I'm scared.
When a woman's husband has deadly intentions, will she turn to the man she truly loves?
I'm gonna need your help.
This week.
It's okay. Gina's dead. She's alive.
No.
Relax.
No.
Relax. Take it easy. Now just be quiet. Can you talk? Here, look at me. Tell me your name. Can you tell me your name? You're cold, aren't you? I'm gonna get you a blanket to keep you warm. Here. There you go. All right.
Who are you?
No, who are you?
Where am I?
No, listen, I'll ask the questions, okay? Now listen to me. I found you on the beach half dead. Now, I want to help you, but I can't do that until you tell me who you are. So what is your name?
Kate Baxter.
Kate Baxter. Kate Baxter? Well, Kate Baxter, you got a bad cut on your leg. You're gonna need a doctor.
No. No, doctor. No.
Yes, well, take a look at this. Look at this. You leave a cut like that alone, you're gonna get an infection.
No, it'll be fine. I'll just put
No, listen to me.
I'll put some alcohol on it, or you gotta have something.
No, I have some booze, but that's not gonna do it, okay?
It's gonna be fine.
Listen to me. I'm telling you, you got to get to the hospital.
No. Don't call anybody. No.
All right? Now, what is your story, sweetheart?
I can't let anybody know I'm here.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. Why? What, are you in some kind of trouble?
No, I just have to keep out of sight. Can't you help me?
All right. Hey, listen, I know this lady who's a nurse. Now, you can trust her. I'll tell you what, I'll bring you here, okay? Just relax. You need help.
Dial 7321. 7321.
You all right? What happened? How much do you know? Flashed a picture on television, something about a car accident.
She hurt pretty badly. They had to bring her to surgery.
God. What did the doctor say? Do you know anything?
We know she lost the baby.
She was pregnant?
Our guess is that she
miscarried. She tried to get to the hospital and she passed out behind the wheel.
Oh, no. Kirk, I know there's nothing I can say. Mason, I really don't want to think about it right now. All I want is that Eden will be all right. I may have lost a child, but by God, I'm not going to lose my wife, too.
Yes, I'm trying to reach Cruz Castillo. Can you please give me a number where he would be? Hello? Hello, may I speak to Cruz Santana?
Yes. Who's this?
This is Sophia. I'm trying to find Cruz, and I was given this number.
Oh, and you were surprised to find me here instead. Well, don't be. Cruz and I were married last night.
What? You were what?
I'm really not...
Supposed to be telling anyone, but I just couldn't help it. Cruz and I decided that we're going to keep it quiet for a while for Brandon's sake, so please don't spread it around.
No.
No, I wouldn't.
Unfortunately,
My
my...
husband is out jogging right now. Would you like to leave a message?
Sophia?
Yes, Santa, I'm sorry. It's just that you took me by surprise. I certainly didn't expect this. There has been an emergency, and I wanted to speak to Cruz. Perhaps you could ask him to call me.
What emergency?
This is a special time for you, and I don't want to spoil it.
What happened? Will you please tell me?
All right. Santana, it's Eden. She's been in an accident. She lost control of a car, and they brought her to the hospital. That's where I'm calling from right now.
She's gotten through surgery. She's not regained consciousness yet, but we think that she's going to be all right now. It's up to you whether or not you want to tell Cruz. I just thought he would
Want to know?
I'm sorry, Sophia. Thank you for calling.
Sorry about the timing. I had no idea.
No, of course not.
You do what you think is right, Santana.
Yes.
Hey. Good morning again.
How was your ride?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's beautiful outside. The air's so fresh you can taste it. Let me just stretch out here for a second. You know, I think we should treat ourselves to a nice long walk before we head back. What do you say?
Sure.
So, what have you been up to while I was gone?
Nothing very much. I just had a little bit of breakfast, that's all.
Look, I know you're anxious to get back to Brandon. We can let the walk go and want to just head back.
No, that's fine. I'm not in a terrible rush.
Fella? Hey, fella. He was going to go get somebody. No. Oh.
There's no word if we can see her yet.
No, nothing yet. But I assure you, we'll let you know just as soon as possible.
Thank you very much.
Still won't let us see her.
No, not yet.
Been here all night?
Yes. Well, I look better than you do. Where have you been?
Just doing some legal reading. Keeps me from contemplating my fate.
I'm sorry. I know things have been real tough for you lately. I am sorry.
For what?
Because you and Santana breaking up, I know it hurts.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was my idea.
No, it wasn't.
How do you know?
Oh, because I lived with you for many years, and I'd learned to know you, to read you.
Oh, come on, Sophia. Most of those days were miserable. Don't romanticize them.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, I knew you didn't want me to try to take the place of your mother, take the place of Pamela, which I never would have presumed to do anyway. But I did have you in my care, and I got to know you, even though you fought me and you didn't want me to. And when bad things happen, and I see you tap dancing to prove to the world that you don't have any scratches, I get real suspicious.
Well, I may have a few scratches. At least I'm not lying in that room.
She's gonna be all right. I know she is. And I keep telling your father that. We just have to believe it.
You know, when you say it, Sophia, I almost can believe it. Kirk.
You heard something?
No, nothing yet.
I'll never forget the way she looked when they put her into that ambulance. It feels like 100 years ago.
Yeah, I heard you just happened to be driving by.
When I saw her, she hadn't lost the baby yet. Still hoping that maybe there'd be some chance. We really wanted this one.
Get you something from the cafeteria?
No, thanks, Mason. Thanks for being here, huh?
Mason, how's Eden?
She's resting. Apparently she made it through surgery all right, but we haven't been able to see her. Dad's trying to scare up a doctor to find out what's going on, but no luck so far.
Maybe I can help. I'll see you as a sign of the case.
You sure you're not too tired? You were up at such an ungodly hour.
Excuse me, Mary, I gotta talk to you.
Angel!
Hey! What are you doing here?
Mason,
You mind? Yeah, I do mind.
No,
You tried to
it's
kill us 4 months ago.
Mason, it's all right. I know him, all right?
Look, I went to the clinic, and they told me you were here. I gotta talk to you. I got a friend who needs some help.
All right.
Mark, I'm glad you're here. Would you please find my daughter's doctor and tell him we deserve to know her condition? We haven't heard a word for hours.
Now, Mr. Capwell, I'll see what I can do, all right?
I'd appreciate it, and I want you to be on the case officially.
I'll be glad to.
Well, she's hurt. She's got a big cut on her leg and bruises, and I think her shoulder was weak. I think she almost drowned.
But she's conscious?
Sometimes, yeah, but sometimes no. But one thing I know for sure, she can't make it to the hospital, and that's why you gotta come with me.
Angel, they have ambulances. There are things that only a hospital is equipped to deal with.
I know that, but she won't come. She's afraid. She's not gonna come to the hospital.
Why not?
I don't know, but what I do know is that she needs somebody, and I told her she could trust you. Please. Now, I understand why you're afraid, but just... If we keep talking, she's going to get worse, Mary. Please, will you just come with me? Trust me.
All right, yeah. All right.
I thought that might perk you up. You seem a little sleepy.
Well, someone left the alarm on at 5 a.m., as I recall. No, I'm not sleepy at all, really.
Why are you so quiet?
The phone rang while you were running. It was Sophia.
What is Sophia calling here for?
Eden was in an accident. She's in the hospital.
What kind of accident?
Car accident. Sophia thought you should know.
Is it serious?
I don't know. All I know is that I think that she's going to be fine, and I believe that they're waiting to hear for sure.
What a drag. I mean, for the people having to wait there, it's hard to wait for that kind of news.
If you want to go wait at the hospital, that's fine with me.
I don't think I have to do that.
I didn't say you did.
Then what are you saying? You want me to just drop everything here and rush back there without even knowing what's going on?
I don't care what you do. But whatever you want to do, I just hope you do it, because I don't want you to pretend for my sake.
Look, I'm sorry. I feel bad knowing she's in the hospital, but if there's nothing I can do, I don't see...
Fine. If that's the way you honestly feel, then that's fine.
I think I'll just call up there and see if I can talk to a doctor, see what's going on.
Bueno, quiero hacer una llamada a la distancia, Ruita.
Dr. Levin, report to maternity. Dr. Levin, report to maternity, please.
Mark is looking at Eden's chart right now. It's good to at least have him on the case. Keep us informed occasionally.
Yeah.
Mr. Cranston, there's a telephone call for you at the nurse's station.
For me?
Yes.
Who is it? Did they say who?
Mr. Castillo, I think he said.
Cruz? Santana and I just heard that Eden's been hurt. How is she doing?
She's pretty stable. She had surgery last night. The doctor seemed to think it was successful.
Well, is she conscious? Have you spoken to her?
No, they won't allow us to see her yet.
She had surgery last night and you still haven't been able to talk to her?
Look, Cruz,
She's got a whole team of people that are watching her every minute. If something were wrong, I'm sure they would have told us.
How did this accident happen, Kirk?
we're not
Sure, yet. She just apparently, she lost control of the car. Thank God she had a seatbelt on.
Yeah, thank God for that. Is it being investigated?
Yeah, police are looking into it. Listen, I really don't want to type the hospital line, Cruz.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'd like to know what's going on. I want to see if there's something I can do.
No, not a thing, but thanks. I'm sure Eden will be fine.
Very soon.
Well, I hope so. I'll be in touch.
She gonna be all right?
That's what Kirk said.
You don't believe him?
Well, he sounded weird. Of course, he always sounds weird to me. I don't know.
Tell me something.
Yeah, what?
You didn't mention the baby. Why not?
I'm not supposed to know about it, for one thing.
I wonder if it's gonna be all right.
Well, I don't know. She just had surgery. I think that's pretty dangerous at this stage of a pregnancy.
Didn't think about that.
Sometime I want to go back to the hospital.
Cruz, you're not a doctor. You said yourself that there was nothing you could do.
Yeah, but I want to find out what happened.
She was in a car accident. The car went out of control. Isn't that what they said?
There has to be a reason for that, and I want to know what it is. Excuse me.
Good morning.
All right, listen, we've discussed Eden, and we found out there's really nothing to be duly worried about right now.
What does that mean?
Well, I've just examined your daughter, Mr. Capwell. She's stabilizing nicely. She's in some pain, but we're medicating that.
Doctor, can we see her?
I don't think you should see her for a while. Okay? As long as she sleeps, I think we should let her.
Well, when do you think we'll be able to talk to her?
Well, I don't think much before noon.
Now, have you told us that of everything? I mean, she's really all right.
Well, there's nothing broken. There's no vital organs affected. And the surgery went fine. So I think Eden's greatest problem right now will be to, face the fact that, loss of her baby.
Can she have more children?
Well, I can't predict that right now, but I'm optimistic.
Listen, I think the thing we should concentrate on is the fact that the worst is over. The post-operative period is always tricky, but Eden seems to be coming through just fine.
Well, I'm grateful. I would like to make one request, Dr. Miller.
What's that?
I realize you told us that you can't talk right now, but still, could I just go in and sit with her? I promised I wouldn't disturb her. I want to be in the same room.
All right. I think that's possible. Come with me.
Dr. Kim, dial
So you think she's in good hands?
Definitely. I discussed the surgery at length with Dr. Miller, and as he said, no internal organs have been damaged, the bleeding's been arrested, and there are no broken bones. It's excellent news.
Stay on top of things, will you, please? And I'm really glad to have you here. It's very comforting. It really is.
Yes, thank you very much, Mark.
Really, it's my pleasure, really. It's no problem. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with my own
Please,
doctor.
I'm sorry to hold you up this long.
Well, if you can't see her, I'm going to go get some breakfast. Either of you care to join me?
No, thank you.
Dr. Hart, to see you.
Why didn't you go with him? When's the last time you had something to eat?
Don't mother me, Sophia.
I don't intend to, Cece.
I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
Yeah, it has been. The sun came up. Our girl's all right. Our girl's gonna be just fine. It just seems so funny at a time like this.
What?
You're the only one that knows how I feel right now. We share something that's ours alone.
We did create 3 beautiful children, didn't we?
Yes, we did. And we're going to have some grandchildren one day.
Turk took it hard about the baby, but I think he'll be strong in front of Eden. Get a tremendous amount of resources. He'll really kept it together.
Well, he certainly seems to have her best interest at heart, doesn't he?
Aren't you glad you didn't call Cruz now? You see how Kirk and Eden have to be together to comfort each other without any distractions?
You looking forward to seeing Brandon again?
Mm-hmm. He'll drop me off first and then go to the hospital.
You're welcome to come to the hospital with me.
Are you sure I wouldn't be in the way?
No, of course not. So how did Sophia sound when you talked to her? Was she very upset?
She seemed relatively calm. She was probably very tired because I got the feeling that she stayed at the hospital all night. Cruz.
Yeah.
I told her we were married. I said it before she said anything about Eden. She asked to speak to you, and I just blurted it out. I hope you're not unhappy with me.
No, that's all right. People are going to have to find out sooner or later anyway.
But we said that we're going to keep it quiet for Brandon's sake for a while.
Yeah.
I did mention that to her. I asked her not to spread it around.
Well, that's good.
Just in case you're worried that she might tell Ethan.
No, I wasn't. I was going to find out just like everybody else. Besides, right now she's got more important things on her mind than whether you and I got married.
By the time I left, she was already asleep. I gave her a blanket to keep warm. She was shaking really bad, you know.
You think that was from being in the water, or did she have a fever as well?
It's
Mary.
She must have gone on the beach that night. I figured after she had a few too many. She's busy this trip in San Diego, and I guess she's really like partying. I guess... Hello? Hello? I don't know what could have happened to her. She was too sick to get anywhere on her own. She could hardly open up her eyes.
Maybe she's in the bathroom?
I don't even think she could get that far. I'll check, though. Hello? No, it's empty. I don't know where she is. I give up. I'm sorry I dragged you here, Mary.
Well, look, it's a good sign, right?
What do you mean?
Well, she's obviously not as bad off as you thought.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Thanks a lot for coming with me. You're all right, Mary. Thank you.
Look, I'll tell you what, Angel. Here's my number. Just in case she shows back up, this is where you'll find me. But I think that she needs to get to a hospital or the clinic if
Right.
she's as bad off as you say.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Thank you.
So you convince her of that, all right, if you see her again.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See her again. I'll see her again.
No!
What are you crazy? Huh?
Stop it, you're hurting me.
You're hurting yourself, lady. You just passed up a chance to get some help. Now, what are you nuts?
I told you I didn't want to see anybody.
Yeah, you told me that, but why? You didn't tell me why.
Can't you just understand?
How can I understand if you don't tell me anything? First, you tell me your name is Kate Baxter, which we both know is a lie. Now, who the hell are you?
I told you. Look, I have some money. I could pay you.
Yeah, how'd you get the money? Is this the problem? Is this what you don't want anybody to find out? About the money?
No, I just have to stay out of sight for a while. Please, I promise I'll pay you. I just don't want to.
All right. Calm down. Relax, okay? Just lie down.
No, you have to believe me. I don't have anybody else. I don't have anybody but you.
So, what'd you think? Ooh, I still have the touch.